Good day everyone, my name is Jean A. Boragay, taking up Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering at Eastern Visayas State University Ormoc Campus. Civil engineering, according to my understanding, it is the profession of designing and developing infrastructure projects. This course attracts me because this can lead to a rewarding career in a fast-paced and tough sector. I see myself 5 years to 10 years from now graduating a bachelor's degree in civil engineering and having a greater understanding of construction and maintenance infrastructure in real-world scenarios and difficulties. As a student, my legacy or achievement or contribution to EVSU is that good, better, best. Never stop until your good becomes better and your better becomes best. Crash course in civil engineering. From what is shown in the video, engineering is concerned with science and engineering bridges, dams, tunnels, highways, buildings, pipelines, and other structures. Civil engineering plan and manage construction using their knowledge. Without them, our society would be a different place. We should take a minute from who came before us in the field of civil engineering. For most of our history, we relied on engineers in some form. Our forefathers and mothers probably not using any math, but they were utilizing engineering to solve problems. Imhotep was one of the Egypt's first renowned civil engineers, around 5,000 years ago. He was a key figure in the creation of Egypt's first pyramid. He was a sage, a government official, and eventually the Egyptian god of medicine. We can give him the title of head of works or engineer if we want to be more formal. Imhotep assisted in the construction of the step pyramid of Saqqara in the 27th century BCE. At roughly 60 meters or 200 feet tall, the limestone-based pyramid was about as tall as a modern 18-story structure. Its design and construction paved the way for the great civil engineering marvels, such as the Great Pyramid of Giza. This is where the first two branches of civil engineering, structural engineering and construction engineering, came together. Structural engineering focuses on the design and framework of the structures, whereas construction engineering is more concerned with the actual construction of the structure. Then, we'll move on to something we'll absolutely require, a public water supply. Inspiration for this can be found in Mesopotamia around 691 BCE. Assyrian engineers created the Aqueduct of Jerwan, one of the most world's notable public water works. It was built of millions of stones to transport water from the mountains to Nineveh. Hippodamus of Miletus is the man to learn from if you want to learn how to truly map out our future community. He lived approximately 460 BCE in Greece and is known as the father of planning. They should stick to a more recent concrete, such as the one invented by Joseph Aspdin in the early 1800s in England. He created Portland cement by combining finely powdered stone and clay, which he named after the limestone of Portland, England. The Eddystone Lighthouse, however, is one of the best examples of the value of constructing materials. Henry Winstanley lost two ships on these rocky outcroppings, the Eddystone Rocks in England. That's when John Smeaton entered. In 1756, he began construction of a lighthouse made of hydraulic lime, a sort of concrete that sits underwater, instead of wood. His lighthouse was able to last more than 120 years, until 1877 when it was removed due to destabilization of the rocks beneath the tower. Smeaton is the first to call himself a civil engineer. However, Sir Joseph William Baldejet developed a sewage network for central London, which was a modern style of environmental engineering. There are still more things that civil engineering can accomplish in our community, such as dams and canals falls under the hydraulic engineering. Then there's the work of geotechnical engineers who deals with the earth's rock and dirt to ensure that our construction are built on solid ground. As a result, I come to a conclusion that you'll need a plan if you're going to develop a city. And if civil engineering projects aren't planned ahead of time, things could end up into incorrect areas. On a shaky foundation, you can't build a great structure. And if you want a great superstructure, you must start with a solid foundation, because coming together is a first step forward. And working together is a success, and the road to success is always being built.